Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking this video and thank you very much for taking time out to watch me do what I do. Yes, I am back with another video and yes, it's been a while. We're gonna get into all of it, okay? But for those that are new here, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope you won't be a stranger. Please subscribe to the channel first of all, and also like this video if you like what you see. It really helps me out. It really helps the channel grow. And to my fan, thank you so much for coming back. I really do love and appreciate you all and all your support that you've given me throughout the year of 2024. 'Tis the season for red lip, okay? So if you'd like to see how I got this look, please continue watching, okay? Welcome, yes, to another video. Hope you guys are doing good. The hair, please don't judge, okay? This is a non-judging channel, okay? So guys, as you can see, my brows are done. I've actually gone ahead and done a brow tutorial kindly requested by one of the members of the family. Thank you very much, girl, for your request. I hope I was able to show you what I do when it comes to doing my brows, and I think today we are having an almost even day. So today is not necessarily a focused, is it focused? I want to say it's not focused, but I kind of want to lean into holiday glam, and that's just basically makeup based around a red lip. I have done one before on my channel, but that was about 2 years ago now, maybe. I've got a carol service on Sunday for church. Maybe I should kind of do my glam on how I would like my face to look that day. I think I should do that. What do you think? Because I probably won't be able to record on that day. I have been trying to do some get ready with me's on Sundays, but I've been so tired these past couple of weeks with work and everything. Boo-hoo, I know. As Kempire would say. Speaking of Kempire, I actually went to a Kempire after dark experience in London. He came, that was on December 8th, and it was so much fun. If you guys are not aware of Kempire, I think I have maybe mentioned him on one of my videos, but that was quite a while ago. But anyway, Kempire, he does everything from reality TV to hot topics. He's basically like a male version of Wendy Williams. And I miss Wendy. I used to watch Wendy every day, especially when I used to work in the office and come home, making sure I am on, especially for hot topics. And that's what Kempire delivers. I love him for that. In the beginning, there was like a question, not question answer, but like a quiz. And I actually won. I won twice. I won the regular prize, which consisted of 2 hair products, which is a conditioner and hair oil. And then I won the mega prize, which is at the end where I had to go on stage and everything else. I'll see if I can pop any images or anything here, but I didn't really post it or vlog it, but there was just a couple scenes here and there that I was able to film because they did ask not to film the entire experience. So that's what I did about a week or 2 ago. I think it was a week. Yeah, I want to say thank you very much to Kempire for such a fun experience. I'm going to tag him in this video, not that he's going to watch it, but yeah, I really appreciate it. And I was able to ask questions. There was a person there that she said, oh my gosh, I got some hot tea about so-and-so. I can't remember what she was saying, but when she was saying it, everyone was like, I was like, cite your sources. Like, who are your sources? Like, what you're saying right now is not making sense. Was it radar online? It was so much fun. I took my friend along with me. She doesn't watch Kempire, but she really enjoyed herself. I have to say as well, I haven't really been around people like that, especially there was a lot of women, Black women, also a few guys there as well, and it was very much a community situation and I really enjoyed it. I've not been around people like a community like that and actually felt like a sense of unity, if that makes sense. So yeah, it was really fun. So shout out to anyone who follows me, that follows Kempire, and who's based in the UK, that actually went to the Kempire After Dark live experience. So anyway, I just thought I'd touch on that in the beginning because I really had so much fun. And yeah, it's just good to support. Do you know what I mean? As in, he's on YouTube as well. I'll leave all these socials down below. So let's get into the face. Then I wanted to record yesterday. I did my hair because it was a couple days old. Kind of like we tried to refresh it. I don't know. I've been in such a funk. And I think it's because of the season, using MAC Studio Radiance Magic. I use this literally every time I use doing makeup. How do I not know the full name? And there's a bit of hair on my lip. So this is the MAC Studio Radiance Moisturizing and Illuminating Silky Primer. So I love using this primer because it's moisturizing. It's almost like I'm reviving my skincare because it's almost like a skincare step for me. That's how it feels on the skin. It's silky, as the description says. I have been using it for months now and I absolutely love it. I don't miss a step whenever I do my makeup, especially with this primer. That during the sale I bought another one. My skin's been going through it. I had some really bad peeling here. As you can see under my eyes, I get this lightness that comes during the winter. It's very annoying. But anyway, we're gonna get into the eyes first. I need just to have that kind of like sit on the face, marinate, do what it needs to do before I get there. And we're back. I had to take a quick break because my camera, for some reason in the cold, it decides to overheat. And the little smoke you're seeing from here, it's my tea. And yes, I drink my tea with a spoon in it because I keep my bag in it, okay? I digress. Since the last time you saw me, I have bought a couple new palettes. The MAC, this is the Connecting Color Future Flame palette. This is the warm version of the one that I did. Okay, so tell a lie, you guys don't know about the other version that I have because I recorded a video and it was trash. So this is the unfiltered nudes version of that palette that I just showed you guys. I did a full face of MAC video. It didn't quite go well, so I had to delete it. Those two palettes that you haven't seen before, so I have 4 new palettes since the last time you saw me. Next palette is the Gemini 2 from nyxcosmetics. I had to clean the 2 shimmers, this one and this one, because it looked like it had a bit of, I don't want to say growth because I don't want to scare you and plus scare myself. So I used antibacterial thing to kind of like clean it off. And it's okay, I'm still gonna use it. It was half price. I thought, why not? So I got this from Beauty Bay. And the last palette I got, only because there's this girl I follow on TikTok and she used it to do a look for the TikTok awards that happened a couple weeks ago, depending on when this video comes out, obviously, but it will be before Christmas. But TikTok awards happened, I didn't know there was such a thing. And she used this particular palette, which is the Morphe 18W Natural Wonder palette. I decided to get it because I had some nice shimmers in there, some deep shimmers, these 2 here that I really wanted to use, and again it was on sale. So I said I was going to do a look based around a red lip. I might dip into these 2 today to kind of get a coolish tone, not so warm smoky eye, but we'll see how it goes because I'm going to do a wing because I've been loving a wing recently. You know, I'm going to do a nice smoky eye with a wing. So the first shade I'm going to use is going to be from the MAC. Actually, no, not necessarily. She's a bit worse for wear. It is what it is because I use her a lot, okay? I might just use this palette. Please bear with me. For my brow bone, you know I said I like a highlighted brow bone. We're going to go into these 2 shades. And yes, they're on the warmer line. It just suits this area better than the line below. See how beautiful this palette is? I'm so happy I bought it because it's so stunning. This one is the best out of the 3, my opinion. Going into the MAC palette, and I'm gonna go into this shade here, and that's actually called Uninterrupted. But this is just a light, warm kind of color. I don't know if you guys are able to see it in there. It's yellowish, but it's like an olive yellow kind of tone. Just use this to go in between the transition shade we're going to use and the brow bone. So it's kind of like the transition between the brow bone and the crease. I'm not being very specific. I'm just brushing it in there. Okay, just going in. Next shade I want to use is called Sonic Chocolate, and that is this shade here. Same brush. I did see a request for a beginner's makeup look, which I am going to do. My last working day for this year is this Friday in the next couple of days. I'm very excited. So I will be doing a lot of content I can, as much content I can before the end of the year. Get ready for a dump. I say that now, but I might not want to overwhelm you guys. For Christmas, what are you guys doing? Are you guys spending it with your immediate family, as in those who like maybe like have partners, married, children? What are you guys up to? Just gonna put some in this corner here. So I'm doing just the standard eye that I normally do, but it's just so nice, as in it's so nice. The last 2 Christmases, me and my husband have spent it together, normally at home. But this year we're going to my brother's for Christmas. So I have 2 brothers, both younger than me. So it's the one literally after me that, well, I said literally, the one after me, the one in the middle, we're going to his house. So we're kind of doing like a potluck kind of Christmas. Is it potluck? Not really, because I'm the one doing the turkey and the jollof rice, okay? In my mother's house, you cannot have a Christmas without having jollof rice. I'm sorry. You have all the trimmings, potatoes, yes, double carbs, whatever. The rice is for the second stage of the turkey eating. Okay, so what happens is, let me just quickly break it down here before we get into the rest of the eye look. First stage of eating a turkey, yeah, we do the standard traditional potatoes, Brussels sprouts. Sometimes I have long stem broccolis. There's another veg. Oh, running beans. Maybe some carrots, gravy, turkey, yum. Obviously the roasted potatoes, Aunt Bessie's, if you know, you know. Once that's all like settled and stuff, because you kind of have to start light. Second one is with jollof rice. Coleslaw, not any coleslaw. M&S coleslaw, yeah, the deli coleslaw, chef's kiss. I could make it, but I don't like making coleslaw. It is what it is, but that is how it works. My turkey, I start from the day before. Let me continue this eye look. I start from the day before. I'm sure some people do the same thing as well. My turkey is stunning. As in, my turkey has a BBL by the time I'm done with it, because I inject that turkey with so much juice and sauce. It's unbelievable. Stunningly amazing. Anywho, I digress. Let's get back into this. Let's get back into these eyes. But yes, please tell me your plans for Christmas. Leave them in the comment section below. You know, I like to know what the fam is doing for Christmas. You know what? I might just be using this palette today, since I didn't actually show you guys how I used it in the previous video. So the next shade I'm going to use is this one here, and it is called Give Me Cyberspace. Love it. So this is going to be deep outer V and just a bit of depth into the outer part of that crease. Tap a little bit and just add it in this inner corner and just blend it up a bit. You know how I like to do my placement. If you know, you know. And before I bought this palette, yeah, people say, oh my gosh, it's dry, it's chalky, doesn't do anything. Does it? Does it not do anything? It does to me. And that's what kind of deterred me initially from buying this palette, because it's been out for a while. It's not like it's a new palette or anything. But yeah, I actually really like it. Okay. So for the lid, I'm going to go back into Patrick Tar. I can't put her down. I'm going to go into the deepest brown, which is the hair, just a little bit, and just tap it right on the edge there. It might get covered, but this is just the assurance. Something is there for it to blend into. Then I'm going to grab my Trigwell puff. Like, I saw this on socials, where you grab your puff, grab the shade that you want, and the shade I'm going to use is basically these two here. I'm going to grab this one first, rub that shade into it, and place. Since I figured this out, it's all I've been doing. It just packs on the eyeshadow. Because of the tip, you could go over, okay? And it's fine, because then you can use your brush, the shades, to kind of like neaten it up. But this is what I've been doing, and I love it. Just tap the edges, almost like you're blending. And look at that. I am going to use my previous brushes to kind of like neaten it and everything. Listen, I actually love this technique because it gives you so much coverage just by tapping into the eyeshadow. Anyway, so I'm going to go into the lighter shade, same side of the puff, and then this is going to go right in the inner corner. So it's literally the start. I'm just going to tap it right there. So it's brighter in that inner corner. I don't know if you guys can see the difference. And do the same. And because it's pointed, it's going to give you that shape if you place it right. If it doesn't, it's totally fine. You can always like clean it up and stuff. It fits into that corner very nicely. Go into that Give Me Cyberspace and just use that to go in and tap and blend. The other brush, no additional product, and soften that up. Okay, so for the part that I starting to like enjoy right now, which is the wing, going into the black and the Patrick Tar, because she is black, okay, I'm gonna start to create a wing before I go into a liquid liner. I just want to get my placement, draw out my liner rather than up it, if that makes sense. So I like to look down and just follow like my lid. When you use an eyeshadow, if you make a mistake, you can easily rectify it, but then if you go in with a liner straight away, you kind of can't go back on it. So unless you just want to clean up the end with using concealer or a wipe. They're kind of almost, I want to say almost the same. I can't see. Can you guys tell me? But anyway, that's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. The two eyeliners that I like to use are the Brush Stroke 24-hour liner from MAC, and it's in brush black. I believe there's a brown version as well. And the Sephora eyeliner, this one dries down so matte. It's stunning. This one obviously is a pen, and this one's obviously like a pot. Like the nib is so thin, and she's really good. This one obviously is more affordable, so we're gonna use Sephora today. I'm just gonna trace the bottom of that liner and just slowly build. As in, for those that don't use liner because they're not confident, raise your hand now. Me and liners, I'd rather do a liner with an eyeshadow, to be honest. But if you have time, just practice. As in, it's not as if I'm like so good at it. I still need more practice. The reason why I wanted it more elongated, not so fully in the inside, is because the lashes I'm going to use are going to be more of the 3/4 lashes and they're going to be more on the end. So it's kind of going to give me that kind of like cat eye kind of look. That is me done with the lids. Very simple. She says, after 20 steps. Let's drink a bit of tea, okay? For the base, you can either go matte, you can go juicy, like glossy, you can do anything you want. I like the medium, okay? So instead of going straight in with foundation, I'm actually gonna go in with concealer first. That's the way I've been doing my makeup. And when I'm rushing and I do it that way, it looks. The first concealer I'm going to go into is actually the Serumizer Yummy Skin Concealer. This is the Lift and Flex Concealer in shade 15. Really, really like this. And I'm going to go straight into my under eye with it. It looks crazy, I know. And I'm gonna go in right here, kind of almost underpainting in a way. Just go ahead and blend her out. I'm really sneezy, like my allergies are really high today. It looks drastic, it looks very cray-cray. Trust the process. For my light concealer, because I'm gonna go into Flax from Hourglass. It's quite a contrast, but I'm just gonna add that in the inner corner, right? Actually, in here. I'm just gonna put that there for now and then highlight as I go on. Okay, so the foundation I've been using offline, I'm gonna use today, is the Dior Forever Skin Glow foundation in the shade 8N. She looks orange, but she works out. One pump. For now, quick tea break. I'm not gonna dot, I'm gonna saturate the brush with that one pump. And we're just gonna go in. Focusing on the areas where there is no concealer, but then glazing over where there is concealer. Okay, I might need a bit much because this brush has soaked the life out of that pump. I barely did half a pump. Do we see how that's just blended into the skin? Going to my Dior contouring stick thingy just to add a bit more depth into the face. Let me use my Smash Boxer brush. This is the angled blush brush. And I'm gonna use that to blend that in. I'm going to my foundation brush and just clean up shop. This foundation is really, really nice. So that's been sitting on there for a while. I like to use my E8 brush and she just works for me. So unfortunately she's discontinued. Sometimes you don't necessarily have to highlight the forehead, highlight the chin. You can always go in with powder to kind of brighten those areas. But I like a good bright under eye. Not so bright that you can see me from Mars, but a nice bright under eye. A nice one. So just leaving that concealer up. The Hourglass is a very full coverage concealer and she dries down quite well. And just leaving it on for that period of time will give me a set under eye very quickly. See how I've been able to, even though I've just gone over my wing, damn it. But I don't have to do much to blend her out because she's literally set. Like, look at that. And I'll just use my foundation brush to kind of like neaten that bit up, you know? So there's no additional product on here. I'll just use that to neaten or soften the edges. Just, do you see that? As the face, it's not set, but it ain't set. I should be getting another one size bronzer trio thing, but it hasn't come through yet. I guess delivery is really slow. Yeah, I'm using my MAC. She's used once, that's why she's dirty. MAC 187S brush. And yes, it's a stippling brush. And I just use that to bronze my skin. I don't know, it just does something different, slightly different when applying. Oh my gosh, I've hit pan! And it just helps in regards to dispersing the product. I don't know what it does or why it does that. but it does anyway, and I just love it. And if I wanted to get a bit of contour, I just go into the deepest one, use the side of the brush. Right, you can't probably see because it's all dark anyway. And then just use the edge. Do you see that? Use the edge to add a bit more definition. Also, I don't want it to be that harsh. I just, for showing purposes. That's why it was a bit harsh. I've just been liking the way it's been looking. For setting the under eyes, because I like to use a pressed powder before using loose powder, I actually go into my Patrick Tar, what do I call this? Cream foundation and finishing duo in the shade Deep 3. Done a review on this, I'll link it up above. I actually use the powder to set my under eye. Just, okay. I could use a Charlotte Tilbury. I thought, you know what? When do I ever use this powder? So let me make use of it. Going to my little Sephora brush. This is the old brush, Pro Highlight Brush. I think it's number 93. Quite old because I think I got it in 2020 from Sephora in Miami. Okay, so been talking too much. I'll just go in and set my under eye with it. And it maintains the brightness of the concealer. Even though I'm going to go into another loose powder. And it's very smoothing. I think it's good. I really like it. And I can literally just do that and be done with setting my under eyes, but I don't feel complete. I have steps. Huda Beauty Cinnamon Bun. Just go into that blend. And what do I say? Start at the bottom, forget to the top. Why? So it won't be cakey, especially if you do the two-step like I do. I mean, in any situation, even if you don't use a pressed powder first, always start light, start at the bottom, work your way up so that it doesn't cake up your under eye. I really go light with this, but I use it to kind of cut because we've already put our bronzer down / contour. Should I put the finishing powder? Yeah, I'm gonna put a finishing powder. My finishing powder is from MAC. It's a Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation in the shade NW58. And this is my NYX Cosmetics Heavily Luxe Wonder Ball Powder Brush, number 8. Just make sure everything's blended. The last one I'm gonna use, I was gonna do orange, but orange might clash with the red. Should I do orange? Orange. And this one, Trigger Cosmetics in the shade Tropic Like It's Hot. So, okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna use this first. So this is gonna give us, I wanna say, a warmy bronzery vibe. I like it. Just for higher bits. It's gonna be a bit extra. It's another Trigger blush, and it's the Mulberry Muse. Just at the top, right here. This part is gonna be kind of like hidden with the hair, but it's just like a hint. Do you get what I'm saying? Just a hint. And she's quite pigmented anyway. We just wanna hint, nothing too heavy. She's looking good. She's not done, but she's looking good. I think I'm gonna spray my face now. Fix Plus Original. Look at the face, look at the face. I'm gonna go to the MAC Fix Plus Magic Radiance. She's rubbed off a bit. And it's just gonna give us a nice kind of light glow, but I'm covering my eyes. I got a new product. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Soft Blur Flexible Finish Setting Powder. I just thought I'd try it out because it was on sale. And this is in the shade Tan. Oh, the packaging is so cute. The lights might be kind of like washing out, but that's a tan shade. I think it's a third. There's 4 shades. This is number 3. Rub my puff into it. I'm scared. Mommy, I'm scared. That's what it looks like. Nothing comes off. Ooh, she's bright. You notice I haven't used my one size translucent because my intention was to use this, but at some point I'll incorporate this as my last part. Okay, she's on. Oh, there's a difference. Is it good? Is it bad? I think it's good. She's quite mattifying because she's quite dry in the pan. When I rub the puff into it, it's a bit coarse. It's not really smooth. But yeah, look at this. Look at the skin glow though. But it mattifies. Jeez. I think I like her. I really do. Whatever's left, I'm just going in. I'm putting it in the middle of my face. Powder brush. Okay, she's okay. She's okay. Back to my finishing touches. I'm gonna use my MAC Glow With It highlighter. If you're new here, you don't know, but if you aren't new here, you know. And I just use that Anastasia A23 brush. Put that here. Placement is everything. Here is where I like to focus. Just a nice, not blinding highlight, but just a nice highlight. So when I smile, it just looks like there's a glow from within, you know? I'm gonna go a bit high, light, oh, I don't wanna say lighter, more silvery. That shade I used first was Glow With It. This one is in Superb, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. It's just that it's just you see how it's not as smiling and talking is so weird, but you see how this side is more glowed, then this side is a bit subdued. And even if you're not smiling, it's not giving strobe. I'm gonna find some lashes. Oh, and the mascara that I'm gonna use is the MAC Stack. So I'm gonna use this to prep my lashes, then put some falsies, and I'll be back, and then we can do the actual reason why maybe you guys clicked on this video, and the reason why I actually did my face, which is the lips. Okay, I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, my lovelies, lashes on. There's some 3/4 ones that I got from Made by Mitchell. I've done a video with a review, either up here or down below in the description box. Okay, the hair, I'm just gonna judge. I'm not gonna do anything to it. Okay, I'm just gonna, it is what it is. I have about 4 products I'm gonna use. First one is Coffee for lining, and I kind of just need it to just give a bit of definition, not necessarily that you're gonna see it. And I have Caviar. These are both from MAC, by the way, and I have Caviar just in case. So let's start. I think I'm just gonna use Coffee by itself. Then I'm gonna go into Too Faced Melted Matte Liquefied Matte Longwear Lipstick in the shade Drop Dead Red. This is gonna be our liner, should we say. It's just a nice deep red. And then I'm gonna go into MAC and Dance With Me, and she's like a very nice red, also matte, but she's a brighter red. I'm just gonna go back into that Too Faced, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna go into Coffee again. And I just wanna define it just a little bit. So by defining it, I'm just going in on the side, kind of like contour. Do you get what I'm saying? Lightly. If I was to add Caviar, I think it would be a bit too harsh. But guys, oh, and to think I didn't want to record today. Oh, she's stunning, honey. Love the lips. I haven't done a red lip in ages. And this is exactly how I'm going to do my makeup come Sunday morning, because the theme is black and gold. Base is going to be black, touch of gold. The hair may not be this one. She might not make the cut. I might do a bob or bone straight. In regards to Dance With Me from MAC, which is the inner red, it's still available. The Too Faced one, I don't think so. So any deeper red lipstick you have, if you want to like do this lip, because I only do it because my lips are quite big, because of the size of my lips. If I was to use that all over my lip, I don't think I'll be that comfortable. It might look nice, I might try it, but I feel like I still need a bit of structure to kind of like define my lips rather than it be just looking like it's a bit washed out. So my lovelies, this is the end of the video. What do you guys think of this look? I absolutely love it. It's so seasonal. It's just, I mean, you could wear this look any time of the year, but seeing as it's Christmas, you know, there's a lot of parties going on, so 'tis the season to do a red lip. So my lovelies, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about any of the products I use, please let me know downstairs. Please let me know down below in the comments section, okay? And yeah, again, for those of you here, welcome to the channel. Do not forget to like this video and also subscribe to the channel. And to my fam, thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate you all, and I genuinely mean it. And yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.